Ever since I was a little girl, my mother always told me, you know, Steph, I want better for you than I had for myself. I'm not a parent myself, but people have told me, parents have told me they always want better for their kids than they themselves had it. And right now we're in a state where I think every parent probably on the planet just wants to hold their kids tight. And when you are in lockdown or wherever you are, you just want to protect them from the big bad demons of the world. And a lot of people have known for years that there are demons that have existed for decades, and they're in the terms of fast food restaurants. Now you can't, it's not practical to lock your kids down and never let them walk by a fast food restaurant, because you're going to see a restaurant, you're going to see the advertisements, the kids go to their friends' houses and they see their kids eating fast food. But the fast food companies have secrets that they are after your children and they want to get into your kids' bellies. There's actually a term that the large companies, especially the fast food companies, use, and it's called stomach share. What does that mean? It means that they, ever since your children are born, they are bombing your kids with advertisements on social media, here on the computers, in print ads. They want to get into your kid's stomach because they have a secret formula. They know that if they put salt and fat and sugar in the food, your kid, and they put beautiful cartoons, that your kids are going to want to keep eating that food over and over and over. So what's the secret to combating that? You can't lock your kid up and keep them in lockdown forever. But I will let you know there are alternatives. The secret weapon is actually information. That's right, information. You know, recently my niece just turned 18, and my sister said, you know, I hope that now she's an adult, she's gonna know the healthier things to eat, she's gonna know how to lead her adult life. I've done my job. And so it was my sister's job years ago when my niece was 2 and 3 and 4 and 6. Those are the formative years. That's when the information, and that's when you can protect your children from these fast food demons. So I don't know if you're like some parents have been worrying, you know, like they want to feed their kids and keep them happy. I understand, especially now in lockdown, kids are nagging and they want to go out and they want to play. But so that's one side. They want to do things and they want the salty, fatty, sugary food. But on the other hand, in your brain, you're saying, I want to feed my kid healthy food and food that's going to be really good for their bodies and help them grow and help them feed their brain and be in the best shape, so that my doctor doesn't tell me my kid has, you know, is diabetic or doesn't have heart disease or all these horrible things that exist in the world. So it's constantly a push-pull situation. What can you do? Again, the answer is information. Information that you can arm yourself with, and then by osmosis your child with. You know, some kids really love to cook. Some kids love to get in the kitchen, they love to chop, and they want to be a part. And we do know from studies that if children are a part of cooking and chopping and preparing food, they're more likely to eat it. And that includes whether it's healthy or unhealthy. So if you want to help your kids, arm them to prevent the fast food demons from seeping and grabbing into their bodies and being like a Borg. You have to give them the information. And the information is going to start with you parents, and for you to model to them what foods that they are going to eat. Because again, most kids actually grow up, and we know also from research that children will continue to eat the foods that they learned in your household. So it's your job to set an example for the kids. And I know it's mind-boggling right now. There's so much information on the internet and in books, and we're overwhelmed. But we make it here at Vegan Gastronomy, we make it really simple. Because our belief system is that just because you want to eat healthy doesn't mean you have to sacrifice taste and flavor. We specialize in showing you low-cost alternatives and techniques of ways that you can keep taste and texture and flavor still amazing, that your kids will want to eat it. And ultimately, it will be much healthier for your family, for the environment, for the animals, and for the entire planet. So right now we want to make it easy for you. So come online and join us. We are still teaching. We are teaching online. So go to vegangastronomy.com, and we want to make it available for even for children. So parents, if you want to sign up, normally we only allow one person to sign up at a time, but we're making this special offer. Parents, if you want to prevent your kids from being told at school, hey, you know, your kid's unhealthy, or heaven forbid your kid is being teased because they're overweight, because they just constantly are feeding their face with all this food, bear in mind, there are alternatives out there. So we want to make it available to you. So check out our online courses. And if you have a child, we'll make sure that he or she can join with you. So we look forward to seeing you in the virtual online classroom.